Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. A look at the starting group for the East All-Stars. Irving is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Tatum, and it's Durant, and it's Giannis in at the pivot, manning the middle. Now, here's Doncic after the miss from KD. Doncic passes to James. Pass to Curry. Deep. Here's Jokic. And the rejection by Giannis. Outside Irving. Durant with a screen on Williamson. High post, KD. That one, no good. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with the East All-Stars head coach. Now he understands the entertainment aspect of this game. He knows the fans want a show, but you could still detect some seriousness in this voice. He wants to win this game, probably a little bit more than he's willing to let on. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. He misses the free throw.
The explosive athleticism of Williamson is so much fun to watch. For a guy his size to move like that, incredible.
Brown is checked in for Kevin Durant. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. On the wing, Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple. Curry against Irving. Curry kicks to Doncic. James outside. Shot on the wing. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Now, here is Irving. For three, Mitchell. Offensive rebound. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the East. Launches a three. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Giannis.
You know, this is what happens when you combine center size with developing point guard skills. Giannis running the offense to perfection right there.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. They recover it. Jokic passes to Doncic. And another shot. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Hands it from downtown.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Curry against Irving. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And another three from the East.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think it's what makes him so deadly.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. And the West All-Stars have possession. It's a 5-point game. Jokic high post. He dishes it to Curry. And the West hit again from deep.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
Here's Irving. The kick out to Tatum. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Stephen Curry. The East All-Stars shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And that one falls for Tatum.
The potential that Tatum still possesses to get better is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
And so Tatum nails them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Doncic, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Outside Irving. And another miss by the East. The West trails by 4. Doncic outside. Outside for Curry. Lets it go with the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first for the West All-Stars. Mitchell passes to Tatum. James against Brown. And on the way from Irving for 3. And another miss by the East.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And Williamson throws it down.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Now, here is Irving. Here's the floater. And it's sent back by Jokic. Curry looking it over. On the wing, Doncic. Jokic high post. Tatum on him. And stolen by Tatum. And the pass to Mitchell. And the layup's good off the glass.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Jokic passes to Williamson. He kicks it to Curry. Here's the 3. And the West hit again from deep.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jokic. Jaren Jackson comes in for Zion Williamson. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Luka Doncic. And it's Morant in for Curry. A big group substitution here for the East. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Randle comes in for Jason Tatum. Drew Holiday's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Halliburton subbed in for Irving. Sabonis finds Morant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. DeRozan's checked in. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Passes it to Adebayo. Pass to Randle. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Adebayo. Sabonis with the steal. Here's James. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it. Paul George, he's checked in for LeBron. And here's Halliburton. Kicks to Randall. DeRozan with a screen for Randall. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Morant against Halliburton. Sabonis, the pass to George. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's the East. Here's DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
I tell you what, he clearly is one of the best players in the league who does not get the same kind of gas that other guys do. But there's no better all-around guard in the NBA than Drew Holiday.
Now, here's Sabonis. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Holiday. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. DeRozan. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the West. Sabonis, high post. There's the dish to George. On the wing, Jackson. 5 on the clock. There's the triple. And it's George missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
DeRozan against George. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That is a DeRozan specialty there. Draw contact, convert, and then head to the line for a freebie. Not by accident. That's his plan.
The East All-Stars shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. Embiid, he's checked in for the East.
Well, the elevated playmaking from DeRozan has been a revelation of late. An all-around threat who still feels underappreciated by many, and I think that drives him quite a bit.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Halliburton outside. He's looking for Embiid and finds him.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Sabonis against Embiid. Goes up from the top of the key. The shot, no good. Nice D from DeRozan. Now Holiday. Halliburton outside. Here's Embiid. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Sabonis.
Don't care how strong you are, how big you are, what you think you can do. Embiid is a load to handle. And Joel will get to the line.
The East All-Stars shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That free throw, no good.
You know, what I respect about Embiid, in addition to his tremendous skill and size, is his willingness to keep working on himself. He's already an elite talent, but if he sees any room for improvement, he'll go to work to make it happen.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for the West. He hits the second from the line. The West. Trails by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now, here's Lillard. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's George on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, Markkanen. East grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Left side, DeRozan. Goes up to the stripe. Not going to go that time. And it's the West taking it the other way. Here's Lillard, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
There's just an edge to Lillard's game. You better bring your A game defensively, or he will eat you alive.
Shooting 2.
One free throw good from Lillard.
And known for being a clutch performer, Dame has his sights set on titles. A true leader with a winning mindset.
No free throws good from Lillard. 1:49 left to play in the first quarter. Halliburton passes to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by the East. Embiid with it. Back to Halliburton. Just 4 to shoot. DeRozan for 3. The rebound by Paul George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Trailing by 2. Lillard dishes to Jackson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And here's a guy that's not in coast mode. Jackson is going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the and one.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for the East. On the free throw, no good. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Halliburton was hungry for that hoop, taking the ball right to the rack and drawing the foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Good from Halliburton.
Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
Now here's Jackson. Dishes it to Lillard. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Lillard's got the game tied up here for the West All-Stars. Pass to Adebayo. He dishes it to Embiid. Halliburton outside. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
You know, a feed like this shows you how well-rounded Joel Embiid's game is becoming and what a good teammate he is. He's not just looking for his own.
Now, here's George. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Gilgeous-Alexander finds George. 5 to shoot. Lillard from outside. And it's the East with the rebound. Halliburton outside. The 19-foot shot, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the East All-Stars. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the East All-Stars?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Trailing by 2, Damian Lillard out there with John Morant. Then it's Sabonis. And there's Jackson. And it's Markkanen in at the 3. So that's the West All-Stars 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And this is peak Dame. Rising, firing, one of the more confident shooters we have in our game.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Mitchell's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Markkanen kicks to Morant. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Just 5 on the clock. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. The West All-Stars have missed more than they've made at the foul line tonight. 3 of 7.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
I look at Sabonis as a terrific stretch 4. He's a guy who can play either power forward or center, and he has excellent length and a nice touch.
Tatum, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Second free throw, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East. And it's sent back by Sabonis.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Shots good by Mitchell.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 8. Count the basket. Morant's got 5 points so far.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. No good on the 3. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Back to Jackson. Now the pass to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from the top of the key.
Well, Irving looking engaged and aggressive there, making an impact at the defensive end.
Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
The kick out to Brown. Here's Irving. The West All-Stars pull it in. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Morant against Brown. Morant passes to Lillard. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Lillard's got the lead up to 4 now for the West All-Stars. Timeout called, East All-Stars. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Morant against Irving. The kick out to Tatum. Mitchell wide open. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
Timeout called here by the East. They're going to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
The East making a switch. DeRozan's checked in. Outside, Markkanen. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. The shot. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. Morant's got 7 points in the game. DeRozan passes to Randle. And here's DeRozan. Back to Tatum. Passes to Randle. Good ball movement here by the East. And another 3 from the East.
When Tatum is set up now, he's automatic. He wastes no time pulling the trigger.
Pass to Lillard. To the right side. Morant with a wide open look. And the West hit again from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 10. Good.
I love seeing Tatum continue to work on that jump shot. I mean, he's a fantastic scorer. And with the jump shot added and refined, he's only going to get better.
DeRozan against Markkanen. Out to the right wing. Lillard finds Jackson over Tatum. Jackson misses. A tight game here in Utah. Mitchell passes to Brown. Tatum with the screen on Lillard. There's the feed to Tatum. 4 on the clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
The East making a switch. Holiday's checked in. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Here's Morant. 10 points for him. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Outside Jackson. And the West hit again from deep.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
No, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And that free throw good from DeRozan. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the East. Both free throws good from DeRozan. And here's Morant. He's got 10. Pass to Lillard. The three. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brown finds Holiday. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the East leads by 2.
Boy, Holiday's a strong guard. Does not mind mixing it up at all. He can play physical if he needs to.
Morant outside. Back to Lillard. There's the pass to Jackson. Knocks it loose. From deep three-point range, the offensive rebound. Sabonis, his shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Sabonis is simply relentless on the boards. Doing a nice job getting that second chance basket.
Holiday, the pass to Tatum. From outside, off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Morant against Brown. Three-pointer, Markkanen. The shot misses. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Now Holiday. Embiid with the screen on Lillard. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
At the elbow, it's Jackson. Now, here's Durant for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. And now it's a 3-point West All-Star lead. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the East All-Stars call time here. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Paul George is checked in for Jackson. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for John Morant. The East also changing it up. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Jason Tatum. Antetokounmpo comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Halliburton subbed in for Jaylen Brown. to the wing right side. Good ball movement here by the East. Embiid sets the pick for Antetokounmpo.
Defense has Giannis well covered, but he gets physical right back and draws the foul in the act of shooting.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the West All-Stars.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
You know, something else that's working for them is the three-point shooting. I mean, they've done some damage early on from behind the arc.
And he makes the first.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the West. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's a two from Lillard. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
He does not lack for confidence. And he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Giannis kicks to Halliburton. Sabonis against Embiid. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Outside, Holiday. Shot clock at 5. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's George. It's all in by the East All-Stars.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The East All-Stars have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. And Embiid, no good on that one. And the West All-Stars with possession. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Lillard. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to the wing for 3. And it's Lillard missing. They've been hanging in there.
And a chance here to jump on top.
That one drops for him. Antetokounmpo's got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars. Pass to George. Sabonis against Embiid. The pass to Markkanen. He kicks to Lillard. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Markkanen. The 3 from George. Trains it from beyond the arc. George has got his first 3 points of the game.
And you know what? The high release point George has helps him, especially when really challenged by the defense.
Now, here is Halliburton. 8 points for him. George against Giannis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
And the first one drops. Jokic, he's checked in for the West. And then for the East All-Stars, Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Embiid. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Drew Holiday. both free throws good for Giannis. And so here are the West All-Stars. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. His first attempt of the game finds the target. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his first points of the game. Halliburton kicks to Adebayo. Passes it to Halliburton. Loads it up for Adebayo. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's George. Lillard scanning the floor. Jokic passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's good on the three ball. George has got the lead up to 6 now for the West All-Stars.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
Durant with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, KD. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. Outside, George. Pass to Jokic. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And the West leads by 5.
Even when you try to lock him up, Jokic finds a way. What a nice, delicate touch from him.
Durant for 3. And another 3 from the East.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Lillard outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
You know, Dame loves to test the defense like that, runs up against it, and then outworks them.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good. And the East All-Stars making a change here. No free throws good from Lillard. 19 seconds left to play in the first half. Mitchell looking it over. Here he goes. The teardrop falls in. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
And so tricky there with the floater. Mitchell aware of when he should try his luck shooting that shot.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the West. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
On the court for the East All-Stars, they've got Kyrie Irving. Jason Tatum is out there with Durant, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Mitchell in at the 2. Here is Durant, following the basket by Jokic. Durant inside. And the rejection by James.
Phenomenal work on defense. James using his athleticism to make a statement with that one.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Kicks it to Lillard. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Curry's checked in for Nikola Jokic. And it's Doncic, top of the key. Williamson, the pass to LeBron. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. LeBron's got the lead up to 7 now for the West All-Stars. KD sets the pick for Mitchell. From deep. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Curry. He's got 9. Right wing. Lillard from outside. Kept alive. And LeBron throws it down.
You know, James came into the league in 2003, and despite that fact, he still plays the game with the desire and zest of a rookie. Still scrapping for offensive boards on occasion.
Now here's Irving. High post, KD. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. KD's got 8 points.
Methodical and productive from mid-range. Few players in the NBA shoot it like Kevin Durant.
The kick out to LeBron. Hits it from three-point range.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Irving passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Irving. Pass to Tatum. KD, a screen on Lillard. Fires from deep. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut back down to 4 points with the basket from Tatum. And so Curry will bring it up for the West. Timeout called here by the East. They're going to talk it over. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Jackson's checked in, and a switch here also for the East. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Kevin Durant. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Williamson against Tatum. Williamson looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson, and it's good from the elbow. Jackson's got 7 points in the game.
And great from deep. Jackson, no issues hitting the mid-range either. Another big who has range in the new NBA. What an athlete this kid is. Brown, it's just fun watching him get up and throw it down.
Here's Doncic following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. The pass to Brown. Outside Irving. He kicks it to Tatum. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Jason Tatum has so many different ways he can score, showing us a little solo spurt ability right there.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
The West leading by 4. Down low. Now here's Williamson. On the wing, Doncic. They get it again. James. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
How about this combination? Strength of a center and guard skills. LeBron James remains the game's most difficult wing to defend inside.
There's Brown with the 3. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. Sabonis, he's checked in for the West. Morant comes in for Doncic. And then for the East All-Stars, Embiid, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Tatum. And it's Holiday in for Donovan Mitchell. Here's Embiid on the wing, DeRozan. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him. Halliburton's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Pass to Brown. Good ball movement here by the East. 6 to shoot. DeMar DeRozan on the wing, guarded by Jackson. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. 6-point lead. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Well, he seems ageless at times, guys. Somehow, some way, LeBron continues to rip off these insane sequences time and time again. Remarkable.
Timeout called. East All-Stars. Halliburton finds Brown. Holiday with it. Pass to Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. Brown outside. And another miss by the East. The West leading by 8. Now here's Durant with 3. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. Pass to Embiid. There's the dish to DeRozan. Over Jackson. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Embiid. DeRozan's got 9.
Such a great rhythm watching DeRozan shoot. I mean, that jump shot of his, silky smooth.
Curry passes to Sabonis, and there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The East making a switch. Randall's checked in. And a wide open look for James. No good on the quick 3.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Randall left side. Dishes to Embiid. Off target with his 3. Embiid's gone 1 of 4 from the field. And here is James. 14 points for him. It's Curry outside. Good on the 3-point shot. Curry's got the lead up to 9 now for the West All-Stars.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
And there's the pass to Halliburton. Embiid with a screen on LeBron. The 19-foot shot. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more. The West leading by 7. LeBron up top. DeRozan defending. LeBron, no good. The East All-Stars on offense. Randall finds Halliburton. Outside DeRozan. And it's off from 3-point range. Curry with it. Now defended by Embiid. Curry trying to break free. LeBron, good. 16 points for LeBron.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Embiid wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. So for the West, Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Paul George comes in for James. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Curry. And these All-Stars also making a switch. Adebayo's checked in. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Markkanen. Some nice passing here by the West. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's foul number 2 for him. on defense, the East All-Stars. 6-point game.
And you love how much heart Bam plays with defensively, working overtime on that possession.
Clock at 6. Another shot. Morant's with the bucket. Morant's got 15 points.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Now, here's Adebayo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Halliburton finds DeRozan. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
You know, guys, I look at DeMar DeRozan, and I think he's one of the very best at making tough shots. I mean, the defense is draped all over him, and he still finds a way to get it up and down.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the West All-Stars?
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
The first one falls. Good on both. Here's Halliburton. 8 points for him. Passes it to Adebayo. He dishes it to Randall. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Randall's got his first basket.
You know, it's encouraging to see Randall working on this shot. You can tell he wants to get better from there.
Outside, marking it. Pass to Morant. Buries it down low. Morant's got 17 now.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
George against DeRozan. Over George. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from DeRozan. A minute 50 left in the third. George looking around, shoots over DeRozan. Again, the West All-Stars.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Outside DeRozan. Over George. Up again. Adebayo on the follow.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
A flawless finish on the alley-oop. And the West leads by 8.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
And DeRozan kicks to Randall. From past the arc, bangs home the trifecta. He's got 5.
And helping the team space the floor there, Randall with so much more confidence now from the outside.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Sabonis. The dish now to Morant. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Tatum, he's checked in for DeRozan. Mitchell comes in for Drew Holiday. And Irving subbed in for Halliburton. And that one misses. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum against George. Good ball movement here by the East. Pass to Adebayo. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to go on Sabonis.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
One shot.
Now, here is George. 8 points for him. And he converts the layup. George has got 4 this quarter.
George really efficient close to the hoop. He makes the most of just about every chance down low.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. West All-Stars lead by 6. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Paul George is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Jackson in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's his on the floor for the West All-Stars.
You know, when Irving rises up to take these shots, so smooth in how he gets it done. He always seems to be in control.
Lillard outside. Latrey has now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense has taken a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And they'll get another chance. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. And Lillard kicks to George. Offensive rebound. Outside Jackson. Second shot opportunity. And that's 2 points on the layup. And now it's a 9-point West All-Star lead.
And don't forget, his dad played in the NBA as well. So Jackson probably grew up getting bumped all the time trying to score in the backyard.
And it's Mitchell missing. And so George will bring it up for the West. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Lillard. George passes to Jackson. Lillard outside. It's up a 3. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Basket counts. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
You can't allow Irving that look. You just can't give him that. He's too talented a player.
Now here's Lillard. Markkanen dishes to Lillard. Over Irving. Again, the West All-Star.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Tatum against Markkanen. Embiid. Great positioning on the putback.
Hey, good luck trying to move Embiid off the block. If Joel has position, there's not much anybody can do to stop him.
Here's Jackson. It's the drive. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. Morant. He's checked in for the West. And these All-Stars also making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And Jackson no good on that one. The East trail by 12. Brown finds Irving. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, there's really no defense for this. Irving relishes, actually thoroughly enjoys scoring against tight defense.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Offline with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, George pulls up from the corner. Count that one. George has got the lead up to 12 now for the West All-Star. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Jokic, he's checked in for Paul George. Here's Embiid. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Jokic grabs the miss. Markkanen passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Morant scanning the floor. Jokic finds Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Markkanen can't get it to go. The East trail by 12. Passes it to Embiid. Dishes it to Irving. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Irving misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Morant. Jokic sets the screen for Morant. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Morant's got 21.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Mitchell with it. Embiid with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Mitchell's shot is good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Zion Williamson's checked in for Jaren Jackson. LeBron comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Curry subbed in for John Morant. James finds Doncic. Back to LeBron from 18 feet away. Doncic outside. LeBron outside. Just 5 on the clock. No one near Williamson as he lets it go.
Jokic doing a nice job there, boxing out the defense to earn a second chance shot.
The East trail by 13. Holiday, the pass to Embiid. Now here is Holiday. Here's Irving. Embiid trying to break loose. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Holiday.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Jokic on top. Back to Curry. Takes a 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
You know, he's almost the perfect defensive player. He's got length and strength, and he's athletic. And Giannis plays the game hard all the time, too, which is impressive.
Doncic with the bucket.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Curry against Irving. Pass to Embiid. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. James against Embiid. LeBron kicks to Jokic at the top of the key. Curry. Up top, Doncic. Pass to Jokic. Some nice passing here by the West. On the wing. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And the West leads by 16.
And he's not just the best shooter in the league because Curry hits the open shots. He hits the tough ones as well.
Irving passes to Embiid. Over Jokic. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
You'd think that Embiid would always go inside, but with his stroke, the mid-range is a good option too.
Here's Curry with the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Holiday, the pass to Embiid. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You know, it's the muscle and size of Embiid that allow him to score through contact.
And the East with some changes. Jason Tatum comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Drew Holiday. On the free throw, no good. The West leading by 15. On the pass to Curry. On the wing, Doncic launches it. East grabs the miss. And on the way from Irving for three. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Kicks it to Doncic. LeBron outside. And Curry has it in the corner. Back to LeBron. Three-pointer. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And LeBron has added the three-point shot to his bag, especially the last several years. Outstanding at knowing when to let that three fly.
Embiid dishes to Tatum. Curry against Irving. Right through the D for the layup. Irving's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
No fault with the... defense there. Sometimes Irving is just too much and too good, even from in close.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. So it's the West now. 16-point lead. Doncic passes to Jokic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Embiid.
Too big, too skilled. Jokic just methodically breaks you down. He's a very unique player.
First one falls for him.
Boy, it's so much fun watching Jokic do his thing. I mean, he's not uber athletic, but my, is he skilled. He wows you with some of the passes he makes and some of the finishes he completes.
And so he makes both from the line. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They trail by 18. A chance here to get a quick injury report. Let's get an update on George. What's the status, David?
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with the West All-Stars head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, it looks like that injury is going to be a severely sprained ankle. And that's a potentially devastating injury that will keep him out not just the rest of today, but quite a while too. That is just awful for you, Kevin.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Here's Embiid following the basket by Stephen Curry. Shot clock at 6. And here's Tatum for 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry with the 3. And Embiid with the block.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his size. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
Back to Irving. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Curry passes to Williamson. Passes to Jokic. He hangs. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Tell you what, with Jokic, you've got to foul him harder than that. This big fella takes pride in finishing through the defense.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for the East. .41 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Antetokounmpo kicks to Embiid. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Doncic dishes to LeBron. Pass to Williamson. Clock at 4. Lets it go from deep. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now our New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.